the end of June 1991, there had already been intense fighting in Slovenia, about 100 people being killed, followed by a first wave of ethnic cleansing in Croatia. Then, early July 1991, the parties to the conflict met in Brioni under EC auspices and agreed to a 3-month moratorium before Slovenia's and Croatia's declaration of independence would take effect. On 7 September, still in 1991, an EC conference on Yugoslavia opened in The Hague with the aim of helping the parties reach an agreed settlement. If one looks back, it all sounds a bit outlandish, a bit strange, but there was still the hope of coming to some kind of rational agreement. But these hopes were destroyed when on October 3, 1991, Serbia took control of Yugoslavia's federal presidency, de facto putting an end to the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. So 2 days later, the EC foreign ministers agreed in principle to recognize the constituent parts of Yugoslavia as independent states, following negotiations to be conducted under EC auspices. On 10 October, the EC presidency set a deadline of 2 months for these negotiations. And on 7 December, the Arbitration Commission of the EC Conference on Yugoslavia in The Hague, the so-called Badinter Commission, confirmed in its report that the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia had broken up, had dismembered, and had de facto ceased to exist. In the night of 16 to 17 December 1991, EC foreign ministers reached agreement on general guidelines applicable to all Yugoslavia's constituent republics. These guidelines envisaged that EC countries would in principle recognize their independence on 15 January 1992, subject to one condition only, and that was the acceptance of the principles set out in the Character Plan and ensuing verification by the Badinter Commission. So here I stop going into history, but it's important to have that short excursion into history because it brings us to a very important legal question. What happened in 1991? Was it secession? Did Slovenia secede from Yugoslavia? And did Yugoslavia, Serbia, continue to exist? Or was it dissolution, dismemberment?